Recording. So welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're here to get this quick update on what is happening in USANA land. Most of you that are on if you're on here, you got my email. And I kind of did a quick overview of some of the things that are happening, but just wanted to make sure that you know of the resources that are available to you as my team. I've put together a little bit of not really kind of a slideshow just to kind of get you introduced to some of the things that are happening with the 14-day challenge, with the Diamond University coming up in May, and then the resources that are available. So this overview shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. We'll have a little time for Q&A if you'd like. If you are watching this on the replay, please hit replay down below in the comments. And then also be sure to put your questions in there. I will be checking the Facebook page often. And making sure that that you get your questions addressed. If many of you are not on the Facebook page yet, so it's the To Empower You team To Empower You, Facebook. I'll put an invite also in these comments, and we're going to be blasting this out in email so that you guys have that access. That is where a majority of our updates and so forth are going to come, just because of the volume of material that's coming out right now. It just makes it easy peasy for you to just log in, click some links. Some of the resources I'm going to be sharing today are going to be in and through the Facebook page. So make sure that you are part of that. It's going to be a great resource for you and an easy, wonderful way for me to communicate with you just like this. I love being able to do the face-to-face more, and especially in these times that we're in, it's nice to be able to connect and get together. So I'm going to share my screen. Again, this information is going to be available to you. I just want to make sure, yes, we're still recording. Great. Okay, so one of the things that I've kind of put together, I've actually kind of pulled some information.
Friday the 19th at 9:51 p.m.
Sorry about that. I'm not sure what is happening. Let me just. I'm sorry. What was there was a comment. I couldn't catch it. Or maybe you can type it in the comments.
This is Mom again. I was talking to Chantel. She was trying to get on and she wasn't sure how you sent it. So I went back and looked at my email and showed that it came in on Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. The link will be there, and I'm going to resend the link to this Zoom so people can catch it on the recording. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. All right. So now I want to just kind of step through some of the things that were happening just to give you an overall update on what's going on in USANA land and why I am so excited. As many of you know, we've had, I've just been on a rip and tear as far as our training that we're doing, and been involved in this mastermind that's been exceptional, been involved in several coaching and training programs that have just totally, it's really been a mindset shift for me, right? And being part of this mastermind was a key part of that. And so what's happening right now is this 14-day recruiting challenge. It starts today, goes through April 2nd. A Friday, ends on a Friday, which is appropriate because that's how our pay, USANA pays weekly. So that's why this was created. And it was wonderful because all of us in the mastermind group really took an active part in creating this 14-day challenge. So I'm going to step through a little bit about that. This recruiting challenge is available whether or not you're in the mastermind. I don't know what information you've given. There's been a lot of stuff floating around. You're not going to see this from home office. This is something that a specific group of USANA associates, those of us from the mastermind, have kicked off. We started back in November because it was kicked off with, you guys saw the stuff I was doing with the GoPro, and that's where the mastermind was first developed. And because there's been so much energy, so much motivation, so many training, there's so much happening right now that we really have morphed that GoPro mastermind into this Diamond mastermind. And I'll tell you a little bit later about how you can get involved in that. But this 14-day recruiting challenge is really birthed because of this mastermind. And so there's no obligation. All USANA associates are welcome to join it. And so here are some, let me move my stuff out of the way here. So it really allows you, it's going to have some training and work times. So there are specific things about the 14-day challenge. We are only focused really on prioritizing the actions that build our business. We did a fun Facebook post. You probably, if you're on my Facebook, you saw me go, I don't always see everybody, everybody out there. That's created engagement. I have over 100 people I am following up and reaching out to now. And we're going to train you how to do that, how to build your business in this new economy, in this new social media age that's not salesy. We're still building amazing relationships. I completely am on board and 100% excited about what is going on in USANA land, in the network marketing industry, but especially how this training is just revolutionizing how you can build your business. So wherever you're at, wherever you've been with your USANA business and what your current schedule is, there is a way to fit this in. This is the training, the work times that are set up. So for the 14-day challenge, there are 2 power hours each day. They will have special guest trainers each time. So you're not only learning, from the training, the 8 a.m., the AM power hour has some movement, some mindset that's usually incorporated in every power hour. And then you're actually doing activity. There's going to be something you can do to move the needle forward. It's work time. So some people say, I just don't have any time for my USANA business right now. But if you just took 1 hour with the power hour once a day, you would be amazed at how much you can move that needle forward. So those are the times. So that's 5 a.m., excuse me, the power hours in Pacific time. Let's see if I can do the math right. I've been doing this crazy. It's 8 a.m. Pacific and 3 p.m. Pacific in the afternoon. So 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific, but that's the Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and pull up the world time. I think it's World Buddy is the one I use, and you can just type those times in so you never have to miss anything. Go ahead and figure out, where you're at for your time zone, and make sure that you put it in your calendar. Okay. Then we've got, let's see, there we go. So these are the morning power hours. I should have fast forwarded this. So just commit 1 time a day for 14 days. Again, information about the trainers. These are the links. And this information, again, is going to be on our Facebook page. So you're able to access this no matter where you're at in your USANA business, and whether or not you are actually part of Diamond University. We'll talk about that in a second. So we got the power hours going on. What else have we got? This is a social media training that took place, obviously you can see the 17th of March, but it's recorded. This training by Jared and Nathan really just encapsulates everything that we're doing in our USANA business to build. And again, go look at this training. It's only like 45, 50 minutes long at the most. It gives you step-by-step on how you can work your USANA business, what we're doing now. This is generating so much activity because we've got tools in place. Once you're inviting people, we've got tools in place tools and events to invite them to. So again, like we've always said, you're not in your USANA business by yourself. We are a great team of support. The leaders have jumped on. We've got trainings like this that are happening. And so I want you to tap into that. Part of this training also are scripts. Again, I'll have the links and I'll have those scripts on our Facebook page. So it's so important that you join that team page. And so this is going to be great training for you to plug into social media and how you can use it on your own, whether you've decided to jump on board with the challenge full on, or, it's just something you're building in a different space. This is valuable information. So check that out. I'll have the recording links in the comments. This is what we do every night, every night of the week, at 5 p.m. Pacific. And you can see the time zone changes here. We're doing a work from anywhere. The leaders in this mastermind group have stepped up and give so much of their time that every single evening at 5 o'clock Pacific, make your adjustments for your time zone. This is an event where you can invite someone who's looking at the business, looking at the products, wants to know a little more about USANA. And how you're doing that inviting is all in those scripts. So it just takes the guesswork out. Clarity gives you confidence. And by having these systems in place, you are just going to have so much more confidence about building a USANA business, the how-tos, the reaching out, the communication, and listening to these work from anywheres. Even if you don't have a guest, oh my gosh, it's just going to show you the changes that home office has made as far as our packages are they put together extraordinary packages at great point values, saving a lot of money. You really are now able to get a 3 business center for about I think it's a 60% savings than back then, right? Most of you had come on board with me back when we had a 3 business center package. It was pushing $800-900. Now you can start a USANA business with those 3 business centers for as low as $280. I mean, this is extraordinary. Anyway, all of that's going to be in these work from anywhere. So this is what's happening tonight with Jeremy Stansfield. He's a 7-star diamond director. I've been fortunate to have a couple of drinks at convention with Jeremy. Great heart, super businessman. I mean, this man is a tiger and really does a great job on these work from home. So he is scheduled pretty much every Saturday, as I understand it. And in the schedule, sometimes the speakers change, but they've been very consistent on who they're bringing on board for these work from homes, which is great for you because then you can get to learn to speakers. And then you're inviting people, you'll get a sense of who, which night to invite which of your guests too. Tomorrow night, Krista Rialba, she also extraordinary business person in USANA. She does the Ambitious Mama podcast. She's got a book coming out. She also has been doing power hours. I've done hers in the past. I think she's rotating through on that AM with a group of people on that AM power hour, so you can catch her there. But another great presentation. And so that's happening every single night at 5 o'clock. You just plug your people into, okay? In addition to the power hours and the work from homes, there are other ways for you to introduce your guests in a friendly, fun way to USANA and our products and the vision that Dr. Wentz has for, creating and having a world that's free from disease. That is a hope we want to offer to everybody. And when you can do it somehow fun, like with these virtual spa sip and scrubs that are happening everywhere. I've been on several different ones with different hostesses. Some of them are, much more educational. Maybe I don't no, none of them have really been super serious. I mean, they're fun. Usually you have a beverage of your choice. People are in their jammies. They make it a fun spa evening. Maybe they have some chocolates and everyone's doing it virtually in their homes. So you send out a little sample pack of the new charcoal scrub and also the Vital Serum. If any of you have tried that, it's amazing every single time. Home office has created those kits, so they're supporting this sip and scrub. And if you can get a group of your girlfriends or have one of your friends that live states away, get a group to have a virtual scrub, you're exposing USANA and the products to so many people at once. And this is such a fun way to do it. This one is March. They've already got a schedule for April, May. But this is an example. Plus, look at how beautiful this is. I mean, you don't have to create anything. You copy, paste, take a screenshot, send it out. It makes building a business and sharing stuff so easy. Other things that are happening, in fact, this is a Abundant Yogi. This is from Krista Rialba. She's a yoga instructor, and this is really focused on the yoga crowd, okay? They're going to do a yoga class. 70 to 80% of these types of events, I'm going to talk about one more also, is that's all about value. It's not about USANA. It's not about pushing product. Krista says she's starting this with a yoga class, and this is tomorrow morning. Yes, 8 a.m. Pacific. So we start with a yoga class. They're going to do a thing on mindset and abundance. And then towards the end, she said like 15 to 20%, they'll talk about some of the USANA products, USANA vehicles that can help create an abundant life, products that can help with the calming. I'm sure the calm response will be one of the topic or one of the products that she talks about. So these kind of events are also available to everybody in USANA land. I mean, you can plug people into these and you don't have to do the work. All you have to do is invite and join them. And even if your guests don't show up, oh, you're going to learn so much every single time I get something out of these. Another, and I don't have a screenshot of this, but another little event that's happening is actually happening right now because I didn't get that until I already scheduled this at 10 o'clock today. There was a big thing on detox. And so there's a handful of USANA leaders that are putting on these events continuously for the USANA family. And so we can plug into those as well. Okay, so let's talk about Diamond University. So 14-day challenge, you can be involved in it no matter whether or not you're signed up to Diamond U. But I want to talk to you about why it's so important that you join this. Okay, $49. Diamond University happens May 7th and 8th. It's going to be, I think it's about a 6 to 8 hour event, but on each day, $49 to get all of the speakers from all of it, just in the USANA leaders. Again, this is not specifically from home office. This was completely created by our mastermind group. Fantastic learning. And I would really align it with the GoPro event that happened back in December. We had 3 days of solid, like 8 to 10 hours a day. This is not going to be that long, but speaker after speaker training on skills. You know, it's not a bunch of rah. It's like, how do you get your mindset right? What skills are critical? This is how you present. This is how you invite. This is how you handle an objection. It is the meat of everything you need to grow your USANA business. And I'm telling you what, $49 is nothing. I mean, I paid almost $400 for the GoPro event. It was worth 10 times that amount. And I guarantee you this $49 will be, you're gonna get so much value out of it. And it's tax deductible. So go, just do it. Go sign up. Seriously. With the $49, not only do you get that 2-day event, you also get access to the Mastermind Facebook group. And I'm telling you what, being in that circle of leaders, being able to brainstorm with them and bounce ideas, you know, who is it that talks about, you know, your circle of people, you're the average of the circle of the 5 people closest to you. And I'm totally blanking on who that is right now, but it's true, you know, and really just plugging into this mastermind Facebook group is extraordinary. So the $49, the sooner you sign up, the better. The event is May 7th and 8th. And with the $49, you're in the mastermind group for 90 days thereafter. However, if you sign up tonight, tomorrow, as soon as you sign up, you're already plugged into the mastermind group. You're going to see what we're doing, what's happening. You're going to get first announcements on what's going on as far as speakers that are coming to the Diamond University. And a little bit about the Diamond University. This used to be an event that was huge in USANA, and you'll hear people in the mastermind group that have rank advanced to Diamond and above. This event did it for them. This event was really put that foundation in place and just was a springboard for them to launch into Diamond level. And so, yeah, I just can't say enough about it. Now they've recreated it, they've retwisted it. It's going to be virtual, and this price is fantastic. And it's really something to commend the leaders and how they are really delivering value to everyone in USANA. It's extraordinary. Okay, so this is, again, Diamond University. You can still do the 14-day challenge, but with Diamond University, they have also added some prizes. So with your $49, you're also eligible for some prizes that they've done, and we're going to show that in a minute. Again, same tools. You're still going to plug into the 2 power hours a day. You're going to get announcements. You're going to plug into the work from homes, and they are happening twice a day as well. So there's options for who and when you can invite your guests to. Choose one. Don't get overwhelmed. Join one. You know, join an AM and a PM for the power hour, so you can kind of get a feel for how they work, and then choose what best for you, or choose the time frame that's best for you. And same with the power hours. I just encourage you to jump on there as you can. At the end of our Diamond or our 14-day challenge, those of you who are in the Diamond University or signed up for Diamond University are going to be eligible for prizes, and they're going to have the celebration on April 3rd. So you're going to want to mark your calendar for that. Here's the prizes. There's $10,000 in prizes up for grabs. So we'll talk about how that's tracked, but it's a point system, very straightforward. These are the prizes that you're eligible for. So you can be one of Jared's 5. That was a training that we did, that Jeremy actually did for GoPro for the 200 and some thousand people that were on that training, about just being really close to him. He's going to mentor you one-on-one for a month, which is, I mean, it says $5,000, but truly for that kind of training, that's at least a 5-figure value. Easy. Travel vouchers, you can go to Punta Cana, Playa del Carmen, and Montego Bay. One of those choices with a $1,200 travel voucher. There's a cash prizes, and then there's these two prizes, $2,000 worth of USANA product. And really, that's the kind of stuff that really can launch your business with samples and so forth. It's not just something that you kind of replace your auto ship for. This is something that you can use to spread the word, to host events, to do things specifically for your USANA business. So it's fantastic. So the prizes are going to be given to the top 5 points earners. I'll talk about those in a second. And then the number 1 top earner will get to choose their prize. Then the number 2 will choose from what's left and on down the line. So that's how the prizes are going to work. Here's how you earn points. You get up 1 point for every person that you present to or you have attend an event. 1 point assigned for everyone who's ordered from new referred customer or associate that you enroll. That also includes, and there's still, I still need to get confirmation, but even if you're reactivating somebody in your downline, because they have not, even home office will show them as not active, I believe that does account for a new enrollment. So, you know, that's why it's worth to go out and talk to your downline and get them on board, get them informed on what's happening here. It's so important. What counts as a presentation? All the events that are listed in the power hour. So that's going to be like the detox thing that's happening this morning, the yogi abundant presentation, that's abundant yogi that's happening tomorrow. Certainly any of the work from homes, if you're doing a one-on-one on the Zoom, or you're doing a 30-minute presentation by the phone, all of these things count. And there's ways to track those points. Screenshot your meetings, take notes of how many points coming on an order. A lot of times you'll see in your phone, you know, who you've called. But I really am encouraging everybody to get on the work from homes. That really is going to be our focus. You'll see how the scripts work. Just stick to the script. I have trouble with that, honestly, because, well, y'all know me, I can talk. And so that's been a challenge, but there's a reason for it, because it really helps you stay on track. It is the shortest way from introduction or warming up or first introducing yourself to somebody, whether it's an old friend or family member you haven't talked to in a while, or someone brand new on social. It's the shortest distance from that introduction to getting them in front of somebody. So just stick to the script, especially in these 14 days. If you're serious about getting some prizes, you are just gonna want to rock it through. And yeah, there's an easy way to go about that. So oops, I got this wrong. There we go. Okay, so track your points. So again, they make it so simple with this training and the work time. You know, those power hours twice a day or even once a day, that's your work hour. You know, many of us are still working jobs. You're still got kids at home. You're struggling with trying to get everything back on track that's totally been upheaved in our lives for the last year. So don't make it overcomplicated. Choose one. Just choose one power hour, plug in. During that power hour, they literally go on silent, put some background music on, and then you get an assignment, or you literally start contacting people. That's your work time. It's not a big rah thing. It is work. It's a power hour to get you moving your business forward. So that, I believe, is my last slide. Yep. So so now I just want to stop sharing. There we go. Awesome. So one thing I just want to reiterate, if I haven't said it once, I've said it 100 times, is to encourage you to get on the Facebook page to Empower You Team. I'm going to have a link in here. You're going to be getting this via email. You're going to be getting this. I'm going to post this on the Facebook page and with the links that we've talked about on there. But it's such a great way to get the resources. Oh, I forgot one grand resource. Let's see if I can make sure I can pull it up here. We've talked about the scripts, and we've talked about all of the resources that are available through. Okay, I'm not just sharing this right. Just a second. Sorry about that. Let me just put out of this. But in addition to the scripts that we're talking about, there's also a links page. I was hoping I could pull it up for y'all, but give me just a quick second. This is when I should have had my rock and music still playing. I'm gonna have to send that out to you. I know it's here. There we go. This updated link has been extraordinary for you to build your business. And again, it's through this grand mastermind of ours. I mean, it's extraordinary. These are active links for you to, I just literally put it into my phone. And as I'm going through these scripts, I can go through, and I put this on here purposely without taking a picture so I could scroll for you. You can see, there's, let's see, down here, I'm sure you can see my cursor, the Zoom. This is our Zoom link for Zoom every single night at 5. That's what you plug into, and that's the link you'll send to your guests. And again, this is all in the scripts, how to do it. It's just so easy. This script from Jared is something that we're focusing on now. That's what's part of the, you saw the green training, the social media training. It's focusing on this script. Various resources depending on what your customer's looking at. I would encourage you, again, this link is going to be in our Facebook group under files. But this is something you can go through and look at. One thing that is going to be amazing for you to plug into as just a training resource is this. There it is, GoPro multiplier training. This was a 2-hour training that Eric Worre did for us. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with him. I've been following him for a couple of years. Eric Worre, GoPro, network marketing professional. He has done all he needs to do financially in his company, but now he really just gives and trains on network marketing as a profession. It is a better way. And some of you have seen the GoPro book that he has. It's exceptional. It's like the workbook. It's the how-to in building your business, building network marketing, especially these days. So anyway, this will also be in the links on the Facebook page. It shows the packs that we have. There's product testimonials, there's work from home testimonials, 1 or 2 of them on there. So it's all recorded. So let's say there's just no way your guests can get on a live one, or I've had a couple of guests be a little squeamish about getting on a live work from home. Maybe they just don't want to do the Zoom thing, a little self-conscious, who knows? It's okay. We've got options for them too. And I have plugged them into this on these, Zoom replays right here. Go check that list out. I love the very last one on the list. It's by Jared Krebs. It's only 35 minutes long. It takes USANA from A to Z. It introduces them, why it's great in the economy, why it's great to have, why it's great to consider a business in this economy and so forth. So he's fantastic. So look for that link look for the PDF in the Facebook page. So that is a lot of information. Yeah, 30 minutes. Woohoo! For anybody that's on, if you have any questions, I just want to open it up. Happy to address those now. And then we'll have this available to the team on the Facebook page. And again, if you're watching this on the replay, hit replay in the comments and then put your questions down below. Anybody have any questions that's on today? Okay, great. I guess I did a good job. Putting a lot of information out there, but that's good. That's good. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you found this helpful, trying to get a short overview of all of the stuff that's happening and going on. There's so much excitement. If you have any questions, again, comment below, or just you can respond to this email. You know how to reach me via text, phone call, social media, however, with your questions. And seriously, this is the time. This is the time to jump into this momentum, make your USANA business everything you wanted it to be when you first signed up. I mean, there's never been an easier time. The steps are just mapped out for you. We're all here for you, not just me and the To Empower You team. This entire mastermind, over 400 of us, rocking it right now. And you're going to see a lot of stuff happening with the 14-day challenge outside of the Diamond Mastermind group. But I really encourage you to jump on that link right now and go get your $49 ticket, because being in the mastermind alone is worth the $49, not to mention the event, not to mention the prizes and the fun that we're going to have for this 14-day challenge. We're having a lot of fun with that. So I look forward to talking to you personally, and I hope you will check out the links. Thanks so much for your time. Have an amazing Saturday. Bye.